Hello everyone and welcome back to Guided Light, and welcome to today's pick a card reading for your career and finance guidance. So before I get started, my usual disclaimer: you are not bound by anything that I say in this reading. You can change anything at any point in time in your life. Please do not let tarot or any tarot reader on the internet, including me, tell you what to do with your life. My readings are used to give you guidance so you can make your own decisions, your own choices about your life, and nobody else should do that for you. Please also bear in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. So please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. So for today's reading, we have 3 piles for you to choose from. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. On pile 1, we have raw rutile. On pile 2, we have orange calcite. And on pile 3, we have chrysocolla. So pause the video if you feel you need more time to choose the right pile for you. I would suggest taking a few deep breaths and closing your eyes, trying to quieten your mind as best that you can. Please feel free to ask your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, or your passed on loved ones to help guide you to the right pile for you. I would suggest choosing the card or crystal that you feel most drawn to, and once you have chosen your pile, all the piles will be time stamped in the description box below, and then I'll meet you at your reading. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your career and finances reading today. So what we have for you pile 1 is we have the moon, the 3 of swords, a 3 of wands, a 2 of pentacles, and the ace of cups. So we're going to start off here with the moon. So you start off your reading with the moon energy. Now for you, I feel the moon energy is really about fear and anxiety. I feel like you have been through a really difficult time when it comes to your finances particularly. That's the vibe that I'm picking up. I feel for a lot of you have been through a lot when it comes to your career and finances. So some of you I feel may have gotten into a little bit of trouble, as in you may have gotten into a little bit of debt. You may have lost your job due to COVID and the pandemic. You may have just gotten into a really difficult situation when it comes to your finances. I feel with the moon there is a lot of fear and anxiety here. This is something that weighed heavy on your mind, something you were really concerned about, something that may have kept you awake at night worrying about how you're going to get through this situation, how you're going to find a way out of this situation. There is a lot of heavy energy surrounding that moon card. But because we have the 3 of swords here in reverse beside it, I must tell you this is turning into to be a very positive reading. So that's a good thing for you to know. Now if this 3 of swords was in the upright, I'd be giving you a very different message. Because if you see the 3 of swords, when it's upright, it's all about heartbreak. There's daggers here, there's swords in the heart, so that wouldn't be very good energy. But what I feel because the 3 of swords is in reverse is that you are finding a way to get through this moon energy. Whatever that moon energy was for you, some of you it may not have been that extreme. So for some of you, the moon energy may have been just a little bit of worry, a little bit of not knowing what the future holds, how you were going to just move forward. Maybe you were trying to decide what it was you wanted to do for a career, or for some of you, maybe just deciding what is it that I should do? Like, what am I doing with my life? How do I move forward? But for others of you watching this, I do feel this was a very heavy energy for you. There was a lot of worry and anxiety with this moon energy. But the 3 of swords in reverse is all about moving away from this. It's finding a way through this situation in a much more positive energy. So for some of you, the 3 of swords in reverse could be you finding a way to get through this debt situation you may be in. So you may have found a company that may have helped you. Somebody you know may have come on board and given you a bit of assistance. Somebody may have given you a job. You may have found a job that you know that will really suit you. One that will also pay off your debts, but it will allow you to survive in the everyday life also. There's an energy here of the 3 of swords in reverse. For some of you, this moon energy could have been actually like a really difficult job situation, where you were in a really difficult work situation, where you didn't like the job you were in. You may have been in a very toxic environment. Maybe your boss was very toxic, or people you worked with. Where the Three of Swords in reverse is finding a way through that. The Three of Swords in reverse is the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're really finding a way out of this situation, whatever that moon situation was for you. Whatever that energy was, but there was a lot of fear and anxiety attached to it. When it comes to your career and finances, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a way through this. For some of you, this may be, again, as I say, finding a way through these money struggles, finding light at the end of the tunnel. For others of you, if this moon card was really somebody you were working with or somebody you were working for, something to do with your work environment, this may be the person who was causing the problems may leave. They may move on to another job, and that increases your work environment. It creates a positive space for you. It will be different for everyone. I always say, because I'm very conscious of it, everybody is in a different situation. So please just take how these messages resonate for you. But the rest of your reading from the Three of Swords in reverse on is very, very positive. So that's really good for you to know that, pile one. With the Three of Wands here, this is letting me know that you are ready now to move on to the next phase of your life, to the next opportunity that you need to move forward on. The Three of Wands is all about knowing that you need to take a leap, or knowing that it is you need to move on and do this thing the Three of Swords energy is bringing to you. So this way out, this way through this situation, that's what you need to do. For some of you, with the Two of Pentacles beside it, you may be a little bit undecided about what the right thing to do here is. I also feel for some of you, taking on this new thing that will be the light at the end of the tunnel for this moon energy may also cause you to be under pressure. So you may have taken on more than what you can handle. It may be something you feel like, I'm going to have to work really, really hard at this to get this done, to get this thing achieved, to get myself out of this situation. So there is an energy here of indecision for some of you, or juggling too much at the one time. So if this moon energy is still in the process for you, know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel coming in for you. There is a way through this situation, but you need to move on to something. There's something here coming in for you that's going to help you move out of this situation. But there's also a decision for you to make. So again, it's almost like you're juggling a lot at the one time, really trying to make a decision on what it is you need to do. But there is something coming in for you, which is bringing you to the Ace of Cups energy, which the Ace of Cups energy is beautiful. Sorry, Ace of Cups. My accent sometimes, and I can say things wrong, so sorry about that. It's not the Ace of Cups, it's the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups energy, if you see here in the card, this is a cup, and the cups in a tarot signify emotions, happiness, sadness, whatever it may be. But with the Ace of Cups, this is a positive card. This cup is overflowing with emotion. Happy emotion, joy, positivity, contentment. So this is going to be really, really good for you, pile one. You are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. There is a way out of this moon energy. And again, I feel some of you, because I feel kind of like a split energy with this moon, some of you, this moon energy was really, really hard for you to deal with. You saw no hope in this situation. You didn't know how you're going to get through this. I feel a lot of depression and anxiety there, just so much fear. And for others of you, this was just dealing with someone tricky at work, even though that's also difficult, but it wasn't as extreme, if you know what I mean. But it's almost like there is a way out of this, and you are moving towards that now. So if you still are in this energy, know that brighter days are coming. There is a way through this, I promise you, and you are moving towards that. And again, the Ace of Cups is complete happiness. It's been overflowing with emotion. Now, what I would like to do for you, pile one, is I'd like to choose a few clarifiers for you, just to get more information about this energy, because I do feel a split energy here, that some of you are going through something a lot more extreme and some of you aren't. So I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. What's this about for pile one? Okay, we have the Hanged Man. Oh, our other two cards fell on the floor. Just give me a moment and I'll pick those up for you. Very strong energy with your cards anyway, definitely pile one. Very strong energy. So we also have the Eight of Cups and we have the Devil. Yeah, So I picked up that up just earlier. I said there was a bit of a toxic energy here. So again, some of you may have been dealing with a toxic person, a toxic boss, a toxic work environment. The devil can also be negative energy. So it can be negativity within yourself. Again, not seeing a way out, not really knowing what it was you needed to do, how it is you move forward out of this situation, not really seeing any hope or light at the end of the tunnel. But that is coming in for you. But the Hanged Man, the Eight of Cups, is all about you taking some time, going within to find that guidance and enlightenment within yourself. And each of these cards is one person in each card. So I feel like some of you have found your own way out of this situation. You have decided to walk away from whatever this moon energy was that was not serving you, that was not suiting you to your highest good. It was not serving your life in any which way. So you decided to walk away from this negative energy. Now again, everyone's work situation is different. Again, if this is money troubles where you just couldn't see a way out, if you were in a little bit of debt, this was you walking away from anything negative. This was you finding enlightenment within yourself to find a way forward away from this situation. And you definitely are moving away from this energy now, whatever this moon energy was for you. As again, as I say with the Three of Swords in reverse, this is positive. There is positives coming in for you. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'd like to clarify the Three of Wands for you to see what this is that you're moving towards. I'm just going to shuffle these cards a little bit. Okay, let's see what this Three of Wands is about for pile 1. So we have Four of Wands, beautiful. Queen of Wands, love that. Can I get one more, please? Oh, the Page of Cups. These are such beautiful cards. I'm so happy you got these. So you're moving on from the Three of Wands, where you know you need to take the next step. You know you need to move on to something. And again, you've walked away from this energy, as we saw in your previous clarifiers. So you're moving towards success. The Four of Wands is a very successful energy. This is putting down roots. This is achieving something. This is celebration. This is success. So really, really beautiful. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is you being very energetic, very positive, very motivated. Like you want to get this job done, whatever it is. The Queen of Wands always reminds me also of a very stable home life. And you are the type of person, I feel, where you look after everybody else. So I always say with the Queen of Wands energy, always make sure you're giving yourself some time. You're not overworking yourself, which I've felt with the Two of Pentacles. Make sure you don't burn yourself out in this situation. Yes, this is very positive and a very beautiful energy, but remember to look after yourself also, and remember to look after your needs. You are also important in this situation, because I feel like you are working so hard to get yourself out of this tricky energy, to create a lot of abundance for you and those around you, your family, your children, whatever your situation may be. So remember to look after you too. The Page, so you have Page of Cups and Ace of Cups in your reading, which is beautiful energy. So you are moving towards something you absolutely love. And with the Ace of Cups here with it also, whatever this is you're moving towards, it is going to bring a lot of love into your life, a lot of happiness. Whatever it is you're moving towards, it's going to lift that heavy weight off your shoulders. And you're really going to enjoy this next phase of your life. This Three of Wands that you're moving forward in, you're definitely going to really, really love this energy. Very, very positive energy. It's really light and free, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do now is clarify the Two of Pentacles, because I'd like to see what this energy is for you. Okay, Two of Pentacles for pile 1. We have death, definitely something coming to an end here. As I said earlier, walking away from something that wasn't helping you in any way. We also have the Eight of Cups again. And we have the King of Wands. You've got the Queen and King of Wands. So for some of you, actually, this may be you setting up your own business. You may be going into partnership with somebody that you know. It could be a male, it could be a female. I never take any cards for gender. There's no gender in tarot, in my opinion. Even though a queen may come out, that could also signify a male. But definitely, there's the King of Wands here is very determined, very ambitious, getting the job done. They're a born leader. So again, again, you could be becoming your own boss, you could be setting up your own business, you could be getting a higher level of commitment in your job, so stepping up a step. But there is something here that's coming to an end, something you need to walk away from. But this energy here is also letting you know that if you have to make a decision about walking away from a job or a situation or a financial situation for some of you, no, you have the determination, you have the stamina, you have everything it takes within you to deal with this situation. And when you do, when you put an end to whatever negativity that's holding you back, anything that may not be serving you for your highest good or anything that may not be good for you right now, when you walk away from that, you're going to be in the King of Wands energy, which is very determined, very ambitious, he's very energetic, like he gets the job done. He knows what he needs to do, he goes in there, he does it. It's just a really, really good, positive, motivating energy. I also feel for a lot of you watching, you are definitely born leaders. Like you are meant to be your own boss or being the boss of a certain situation in work. Like you can get people to get the job done. You can motivate people. You can get them to just do what it is that needs to be done. Now, so for you, pile 1, I'm also going to clarify the Ace of Cups at the end, because I want to see what this happiness is for you coming in. So whatever it was you felt that was really difficult for you to deal with, pile 1, these are brilliant cards, very, very positive, so that's very good for you. So I'm going to see what this Ace of Cups is about for you now. Ace of Cups for pile 1. And even if this moon energy was just being undecided about what it is you want to do in your life or with your career or anything like that, there's great positives coming in for you. You are deciding what it is you want to do. So we've Knight of Cups, definitely, again, as I said, moving towards happiness, moving towards something you're going to love doing. And for some of you, this new opportunity may be the thing that's causing you fear and anxiety, because it's the unknown. You've got the King of Wands again. You're getting the same cards here, guys, the same message, and the Hierophant. So I hope you can see those cards. So the Ace of Cups, what's coming in for you, again, as I said, was a higher level of commitment in your job. I felt that earlier, the previous card. Some of you are getting a step up in work. You're getting a promotion. You may be moving to a new job where you will have more money, more responsibility. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, you may be working more hours. So make sure you just really think about it before you take it. So what I say with that is, I don't feel anything negative here. I just feel like you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure to get this finances in, to get these debts paid off, to help you in your home life, to help everybody else around you. So also make sure that you're not overworking yourself. But the Hierophant also can be a higher level of learning, can be going back to school, college, upskilling, maybe doing a course, maybe you need to do new training for this new opportunity. It can be a lot of different things, but you are moving towards complete happiness, something that will make you very happy, will make you feel fulfilled, and it's something you really enjoy doing, and you're going to get paid for that. So that's really, really beautiful. And again, with the King of Wands, this is just another signifier. Again, it's like Spirit is saying, I got it right the first time. So they're just really letting you know you have it all within you to do this. You are more than capable. So if this moon energy is your own negative energy, negativity towards yourself, where you feel you are not good enough, you cannot do this, you're not worthy of this opportunity, even if it's something you've never done before, you're more than capable of doing this. You have all that it takes within you to do that. Beautiful energy, pile 1. So what I'm going to do now is I'm also going to choose a few oracle cards for you to see if we can get you any more guidance. Any more guidance for pile 1 with their career and finances? You feel this one all tied up. See if we can get you any more. Oh. We have 7 chakra Archangel Uriel, and on the bottom of the deck we have caring connections. So with the caring connections, again, which I said previously, I do feel some of you are going into business. Just going to move these cards because I know you can't see them. Now you can see those better now. So we start off with all tied up, number 23. I also say with these cards, always take note of the numbers on these cards. They may be significant to you for some reason. So we've number 23, 41 and 14. So with the all tied up, which is what I felt earlier with the negative energy, this could be yourself. You may be holding yourself back, tying yourself up in knots, trying to make a decision about this situation, trying to find a way forward, or just really holding yourself back, not really believing in yourself, telling yourself you can't do something, when really you know if you give it a try you'll be more than capable of doing it. But it's really lack of confidence in yourself. This can also be an energy of other factors being at play here that are preventing you from moving forward. So it may be obstacles or delays in certain things, waiting for a contract to be signed, waiting to sign on the dotted line, having to go through a lot of red tape to get to where you want to be, to move on to this next phase of your life. So it could be that kind of waiting energy, waiting for something, and the more you wait the more anxious you get. So please know that you, with the 7th chakra here, this is your crown chakra. You are being guided, protected and so loved by everyone in spirit. So your spirit team, your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, your angels, the universe, whoever it is that you speak to regularly, even if you don't, know that they are there protecting you, guiding you. They're going to bring you to the right destination for you. They're helping you get to where you need to be. So there's no need for you to be extra worried in this situation. All of your cards here are really, really positive. But again, you're moving away from this negative energy, so there's no need for you to worry. We also have caring connections and the number 14. I feel for some of you it's important, if you are in a difficult situation financially or otherwise, know there are people around you who are more than willing to help you. Your family, your friends, your loved ones. There may be an energy of not wanting to ask them because we kept getting the Queen of Wands in your reading. So you may be always the one who others come to, who others depend on, who others ask for help. And it's okay now for you to seek help if you need it, for you to look for guidance from someone close to you, financial assistance, just support, somebody who you may need someone just look after the children, to help you while you get on the road, while you get these things going, while these things get off the ground. It's also important for you to know that it just for someone to speak to. So if you're the type of person who likes to deal with everything on your own, because I got that energy also, know that you don't have to continue to do that. There are people there who are more than willing to help you. And again, I feel with this energy, as I picked up earlier, some of you may be going into business with somebody in your life, a friend, a family member, somebody you may have worked with in the past. This could also be somebody coming into your life who you may know, but somebody who may come in a professional capacity. You may start working for someone that you know. It may be somebody just giving you advice, being a mentor. There's definitely something like that about there is somebody in your life currently who can help you in some way. So either they will come forward to you and offer their guidance and assistance, or you may need to ask them for help also. But know that you don't have to go through this on your own. But there is amazing positives here for you, pile one. Really, really positive. You're walking away from this negative energy at the beginning of your reading and you're moving towards complete happiness. I wish you all the very, very best of luck, pile one. That is what I see for you, for your career and finances guidance. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you did enjoy this video, please do like it for me. If it resonated with you, please do comment and let me know. Thank you so much. And if you feel drawn to, please hit that subscribe button for me, completely free of charge, and it supports my channel. And if you would like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, then make sure you press that bell when you subscribe. Thank you so, so much, pile one. I really do wish you all the very, very best of luck. Hopefully I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your career and finances reading. So what we have for you, pile two, is the Hanged Man in reverse, the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, so before I even get started, pile two, I'm sending you so much love right now, because I feel like you've really been through it recently when it comes to your career and finances. If you haven't been through this recently, I feel you are currently going through this, so I send you a lot of love. So what I really feel is you're dealing with a lot of tricky situations, like either a tricky person or you're in a situation where you want to run away. Somebody's not treating you fairly, treating you right. I feel for some of you, you may be I know this is a career and finance reading, but I feel for some of you this is related to your finances, but it's nothing to do with your career. It's almost like you may be detaching from a person in your life, so a relationship, a partner, a husband, a wife, whatever it may be. you're detaching from a person and a relationship, and that is impacting your finances. So if you're walking away from a relationship, the finances may be up in the air, trying to get all the paperwork done, or trying to decide who's going to get what, dividing up assets and stuff like that. And so it's causing a lot of problems, and so that is impacting your finances. But with the Hanged Man here in reverse, this is you detaching from a situation. This is you not accepting this anymore, whatever the situation may be for you. A lot of you, I feel, have been in a very toxic situation. So it could be a toxic relationship that you're walking away from, a toxic work situation, a toxic work environment. I really strongly get the feeling of bullying here in work, or being bullied by somebody. And because of this, it's affecting your mental health. It's affecting how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the actual work that you do. It can also be affecting your personal relationships. So there is a very, very heavy energy with this, and these messages may be significant to some people and they may not resonate with others. But I will pick up on all the energies that I'm feeling. They're the strongest energies that I feel. But the Hanged Man in reverse, you are detaching from a situation in some way, whether it be emotionally or literally physically walking away from something. And you are walking away from something here with the Eight of Cups also. But the Five of Swords here is the defeatist card in tarot. It's the energy of knowing when to walk away from something or someone. So this is definitely the energy I feel you are in, and you are walking away from this situation. You definitely are hitting the high road here. This situation here, whatever it may be for you, is not serving your highest purpose. It is not fulfilling you in any way, and at least emotionally you're definitely detaching, definitely walking away from this situation, whatever it may be for you. Again, everyone's in a different situation. I also feel the energy actually that some of you watching this, very small few of you, may be actually deciding to leave some kind of course, or you may be in college, or there's something here about tradition also, because you have the Hierophant here actually, yeah, so that would make sense. So it's almost like you were doing something that you thought you should do to please other people, particularly family members, very strongly in this reading. But it's not something you want to do. So you've decided now, you know what, this is not what I want to do, so I'm just going to end this. I'm going to walk away from this. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's like you're finally standing up for yourself now, but so much pressure has been put on you to do this thing in the first place that now you're finally realizing, I'm not doing this anymore. This is not what I want to do. So see how that resonates for you. But then we move on to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can be a very difficult energy. So it can be the energy of someone who lied to you, who cheated on you, who stole from you, who's just really trying to get away with something. Someone who's been very sneaky, maybe speaking about you behind your back, doing something treacherous behind your back. You can see here that they have the swords in their hands. They've stolen these swords and they've run away. So that could be also your energy. Not saying that you're a liar, cheater, or stealer, but you may be in the energy of wanting to run away from this situation, whatever this conflict was, whatever this thing is that you are emotionally detaching from. It's almost like you want to grab your stuff and go. I feel for some of you it is definitely a work environment, because I can almost see the image of you gathering up all your tools, everything you use for work, popping them in your bag and slinging that bag over your shoulder and saying you can stick your job up your you know what. That's what I really feel. Like some of you are really at the end of your tether here with this energy. Like it's really toxic, really, really negative energy. You just cannot deal with it anymore. You don't want to do it. Again, I picked up here with the Hierophant. There is definitely, for some of you, a lot of pressure here. For some of you, you may be doing something, as I said, that you don't want to do, but you feel you have to do it because it's tradition in the family. So if there's a family where a lot of you are nurses or doctors or something like that, then you feel the pressure to do the same, even though you may not want to do that. But I feel with the Hierophant, for some of you, this is you standing up for yourself, like really standing in your own power, really focusing on yourself and what it is you want and what it is you need. I never get this energy with the Hierophant card, so I definitely feel that will resonate for some of you. But the Hierophant, I feel strongly with that energy. It's really all about family. Now, it may not be family. It could be someone you class as family. So it could be a friend. It could be somebody you work with, something like that. I feel for some of you, you do work with a family member. or somebody in your life who you may work with, and this situation is not working out for you. It's really not working out. You may be clashing a lot, you may be seeing people's true colours, and you just don't work well together, to be totally honest with you. And one or both of you have emotionally detached from this situation, and you may be feeling about completely just walking away from this situation completely. But also with the Hierophant, that's about tradition. That's why I feel strongly family here for some of you. But again, some of you may be deciding to walk away from this tricky energy, this tricky situation with somebody you were dealing with or working for, and now you are deciding to go in a new direction. Because the Hierophant can also be higher learning, so you may be deciding to upskill, learn new skills, go back to school or college, do a course, go down a completely new avenue where you need to train for it. So again, I strongly feel college vibes here for some of you who are going to college, doing one thing is really not working out for you, too much pressure on you, it's not suiting you, so you're detaching from that. And with the Hierophant, you have to make a decision now about what it is you will do. So if you leave this situation, what new situation you're going to go into, what is it you would like to do, you would like to get more information about. It's all that kind of an energy for you. So what I'm going to do now to get more information for you is I am going to clarify the Hanged Man in reverse. So what's this emotional detachment? It can be any detachment, but because the Eight of Cups are here, I definitely feel emotional detachment. Like you already know deep down in your heart this situation is not for you, or this person is not for you. Things are not really working out. So see what this Hanged Man in reverse is for pile 2. And we have Eight of Cups. Pop it down here. So you have Eight of Cups twice here. So this is just Spirit clarifying the same messages to say I got it right the first time. Why did you ask me a second time? We also have the Hanged Man reversed by the Hanged Man. Wow. Yep. And we have the Hermit also. It fell on the floor. There we go. So yeah, so it's just telling me the same story as what I've just been speaking about. The Hanged Man in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man again, and the Hermit. But the Hanged Man here is in the upright. So really it's just saying that you have taken the time to think about this. You know this is not for you, as I said previously. You have gone within with the Hermit. You've taken some time to yourself, gone within to see what it is that you need to do in this situation, or what it is you need from this situation. I don't feel you're getting it at all. And the Eight of Cups again, it's just really about you walking away from this energy, and I feel that's definitely what you will be doing. Some of you may have done this already, are now in the Hierophant energy, where you're thinking about what it is you want to do next. It's about a higher level of commitment, maybe to yourself. So maybe you may be just taking some time out, taking a complete break from whatever it is you were doing, work, career, college, learning, whatever it may be. You may be just taking a step back, taking a little break, and really going within to see, deciding what it is you actually want to do moving forward, that you want and not what somebody else wants you to do. So I also want to clarify the Seven of Swords energy, see what this is about for you. I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit. Okay, what's this Seven of Swords about for pile 2, please? Seven of Swords. We have the Emperor, somebody definitely who's very controlling. Immediately that's what I pick up. Nine of Wands. Can I get one more please for the Seven of Swords? And we have a Five of Swords again. So again, it's the same cards coming out for you guys. So yeah, so what I feel with the Seven of Swords, for some of you this was a boss you were dealing with. For others of you, this was somebody you were working with, somebody who may have been in charge of where you were working, almost like a supervisor or a manager or something like that. For others of you, feel with the Emperor, this is you taking control of this situation, of this tricky individual or tricky person you were working for or working with. The Nine of Wands is you being very defensive. You haven't put walls up to defend yourself. It's almost like no matter what you did here, no matter what you did in this situation, it was never good enough. So you almost like every time you did something, you almost had your walls already up, had your armor around you, because you knew they were going to attack you about something or put you down about something. And again, the Five of Swords with the Five of Swords, It's just really the same message. This is the defeatist card. It's knowing when to walk away. It's almost like the energy as well for some of you of winning at all costs. This could be your energy. It could be somebody else's. I feel like it's this Emperor's energy. This person you were dealing with, they will win at all costs. They will keep putting you down, keep making you feel worthless if you allow them to. So it's almost like they will do whatever you give them power to do over you. So it's important for you to take control of the situation with the Emperor. Again, the Emperor is also an entrepreneur card. So this may be you having set up your own business or decided to do something with somebody else and it's just not working out here. That's what I feel for a lot of you. I hope these messages are resonating for you guys. And now I'm also going to clarify the 8 of Cups for you. So let's see what this 8 of Cups is. I already have the energy, I said to you already. This is emotionally detaching from a situation. Just want to see if we'll get any more guidance for you on that situation. So we have 10 of Pentacles. We also have 3 of Wands. Excuse me. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Oh, lovely. Knight of Wands. So you are definitely walking away from this situation. You are emotionally detaching from it if you haven't already. You're moving on to the next phase of your life with the 3 of Wands. Some of you may actually be literally moving country, moving county, moving city. You could be literally physically like moving overseas, moving to a completely different place. But for a lot of it, you are moving on to the Hierophant energy. You're moving towards something that is going to make you feel happy. There is going to be a lot of work that has to be put into this, a lot of drive, determination, but I feel like you're very energetic about this. You're very positive about this, very passionate about this also. This is definitely something you want, and you're moving towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is everything you ever wanted. It's the material things in life, so where you live, your home, your family, your finances, your money, all that kind of an energy. You are gaining everything that you ever wanted, but you have to walk away from this situation first. This is not good for you whatsoever. It's not helping you. It's not enhancing your life in any way. If anything, I feel like it's holding you back. It's putting a lot of stress on you, also unnecessary stress that you don't really need right now. So it's important for you to focus on these positives. And again, with the Knight of Wands, you are charging forward now because you have so much passion, determination, full of creativity also. And you're definitely just moving towards the Hierophant energy. So yeah, I'm going to clarify the Hierophant now to see if we can get any more guidance on that for you. See what this is about. Okay, Spirit, what's the Hierophant about, please, for pile 2? Okay, we got 2 that flipped over. So we have the Magician, the High Priestess, 2 major arcana cards, or 2 major arcana cards. I can't speak today, sorry, pile 2. So that's very strong energy immediately. And we have one more that fell on the floor, and it's the 7 of Swords again. So all really the same cards, the same energies coming out for you. It's basically just the same message. And what these cards are telling me with the Hierophant is whatever it is that you're moving on to, there's magic happening here. Like, you bring the magic, you have it all within you to make this work. With the Magician, you also have all the resources that it takes to move yourself on to the next phase of your life. Whatever this is that you're moving on to with the Hierophant, you have it all within you to make this work, and it will be successful for you. Again, we had the 10 of Pentacles previously. Can't get better than that, to be honest. With the High Priestess, you have an inner knowing. You already know what it is you should be doing or what it is you want to be doing, and it's important for you to listen to your intuition. I feel at the moment, particularly if you're watching this when I record this, which is in September 2021, we just had a full moon in Pisces, and every single one of us are really connecting to our intuition. Like, our intuition is really, really strong right now, and we are very intuitive. So it's important for you to listen to your intuition in this situation about this tricky person. You have the 7 of Swords twice here. You're really getting the same messages over and over again. Pile 2, so it's really just about you listening to your intuition about this tricky situation, this tricky person, and really asking yourself, do you want to stay in this position and deal with the energy that you're in right now, or do you want to make a big move? Maybe possibly some of you have to take a risk You may have to deal with a bit of negative energy from this person when you set those boundaries or when you decide to walk away from them. Again, I don't want to tell you what to do, pile 2. Everyone is in a different situation here. I hope these messages give you some guidance to help you make the right decision for you. But again, just ask yourself about the 7 of Swords. Came up twice. This is a tricky energy. Someone who's deceitful and a little bit sneaky. But again, it could be your own energy of just wanting to run away from a situation. And if that is it, listen to your intuition. It will not lead you astray. So what I'm going to do for you now, pile 2, is I'm going to choose a few oracle cards for you. See if we can get you any more guidance for your situation. So first up, we have anxiety, which would fit with your current energy. See if we can get you any more here. Any guidance for pile 2, please, Spirit, in regards to their career and finances. Another one popped out. Man holding a heart. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Guidance for pile 2 when it comes to their career and finances, please. And we have a Door to Spirit. What a beautiful card. I'm just going to fix these cards for you and I'll be back in a second. I have to have all my cards nice and tidy when I'm reading, but you should be able to see those cards better now. So with the anxiety card, this is just really what we've been picking up on recently with these energy here, the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups as well. Just giving you a lot of anxiety, stressing you out, putting a lot of pressure on you, and you're just feeling a bit like, oh, how do I get through this? How do I deal with this? But I feel it's important for you to know in this card also, in the background here, out the window, you can see that this is moving away. The storm isn't as bad as what it seems. It may feel that way on the inside, but know that better days are coming. You are moving out of this energy. You are moving towards something really good here that will bring about a lot of love for you. Man holding a heart, again, I feel strongly with this energy. It's all about family and emotions. I felt that earlier with the Hierophant. There is something here for some of you watching related to your family and pressure and dealing with a tricky person, particularly when it comes to finances. Some of you may have given money, a loan maybe to a family member or a friend, and now it's causing a lot of hardship here, a lot of difficulty, a lot of tension, a lot of tricky energy for you to deal with. So that may be relevant for some of you. I also feel man holding a heart for some of you. Even though this is a career and finance reading, some of you may be finding a new partner. So if you're female watching this, I feel like a new man may enter your life and offer you some love, which will kind of sweeten the deal here with this situation. Will kind of make you feel a little bit better about this. May help you see this situation in a different light also, at a different perspective. For others of you, this just may be a male in your family who may help you deal with the emotions in this situation, particularly if you are dealing with another family member. I feel like this male can kind of give you a new perspective on this situation and help you deal with the emotional side of this issue for you. The Door to Spirit is a very interesting card, and I'm glad that you got that, because I did kind of pick up there was a strong intuition here for you. Really listen to your intuition. Things are going to work out for you. I also feel with the Door to Spirit, a lot of you are already very spiritual. You may be spiritual healers. Maybe there's some holistic therapies you may be interested in doing, or you may just find yourself being drawn to the more spiritual realm while dealing with this situation. A lot of people who awaken to their spiritual gifts, it happens because they go through a very difficult point in their life. I know that was my case. I was going through a really difficult situation, and I felt drawn to the spiritual world a lot during that time to seek guidance and support. And the more I was drawn to different things in the spiritual world, the more I was awakening to my spiritual gifts. So see how that resonates for you. But really, if you're not interested in anything like that, this is just letting you know that the Door to Spirit is open. That Spirit is there helping you, guiding you, giving you assistance. They're really tapping into your intuition here, really guiding you through your intuition. So whatever feelings you may feel, it could be a gut feeling, it could be a thought that enters your mind and you think, oh, I never thought about that. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. That is Spirit guiding you. That is your intuition guiding you in the right path. And the door is open here for you to ask for assistance, to ask for any help you may like. I always say the easiest way to communicate is really to ask your angels to help you. I've spoken about this a lot before. Your angels and guardian angels are with you your whole life. They are there to help you and assist you in any way that you may want, but they will not interfere in your life because you have free will. We all do. So if you want guidance or help from your angels, all you have to do is ask and they will answer your call. They may not do it immediately. For some people they do. Other people you may have to wait a few days or a few weeks until other things happen, and then they'll swoop in and save the day basically. So that's very important message for you. So pile 2, that is what I see for you for your career and finance. Thank you so much again for watching. I really do hope these messages help you in some way and resonate with you. If you did enjoy this video, please do like it for me or comment and let me know if it resonated for you. If you would like to support my channel completely free of charge, then please hit that subscribe button for me. And if you would like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, then make sure you press that bell. Thank you so much again, pile 2. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye. Hello pile 3 and welcome to your finance and career reading. So what we have for you pile 3 is we have the Hermit in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse and Knight of Cups in reverse. So first looking at your cards pile 3, this may look very negative to any reader reading this, but actually because most of your cards are in reverse, this is a very positive shift that is happening for you. So with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like you have been through a hell of a lot when it comes to your career and finances. A lot of things not working out in your favour, a lot of things falling through. Maybe business partners stepping away, arguments and things going on like that. But with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like it's time for you to step out of isolation mode. It's time for you to stop secluding yourself. Some of you may have been working alone or isolating for a very, very long time, and now it's time for you to get out there again. Some of you may need to really just get back to work. You may not have worked in a very long time, and now it's time for you to really branch out, put the feelers out there and see what's available, what it is you may like to do, what it is you may like to step your toe into and try out for a little while. But it's definitely time for you to come out of this isolation mode. It's time for you to branch out. I feel a very isolated energy here. Now again, because of everything that's gone on in the world recently, this may be you working from home for a very long time, and now there may be anxiety there or uncertainty about you going back to the workforce. Maybe you're being forced to do that and you don't really want to. Maybe you like the seclusion of working on your own or working at home, but it's important for you to step out there. It's important for you to get back into the workforce if that's the case for you. It's really, really needed for you. I don't feel like you working alone or being isolated is really going to help you in the long term. So I feel it's important for you to step back out there and get back out into the world. So I feel that's an important energy with the Hermit in reverse. Now the Page of Pentacles is always about new opportunities. It always brings news of something new, and because it's Pentacles here, this could be financial success. It could be something new to do with your finances or career. And again, I feel with the Hermit in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, this is a lot of you getting back to work or getting into work. So it could be you going back into the workplace, or for some of you it's just getting back into work, but there is something new occurring here related to your work and finances. With the 5 of Wands, I feel like this is more of an inner struggle. I feel for a lot of you, this was an inner struggle due to a struggle with somebody you worked with, somebody you worked for. I feel for a lot of you, again, I feel like it's a partnership thing. Somebody you worked with may have let you down. Really bad energy here, heavy energy. So something didn't work out here in a certain work situation. Again, if this is an inner struggle, this is just you having anxiety and fear about the workplace or going to work or starting work. For some of you, there's a lot of anxiety here due to changes in your work life or your career in some case. I feel for a lot of you also, I feel a lot of you may have lost a lot of money due to some kind of financial deal, business deal or work situation that may have fell through. And you may have lost a lot financially due to that, but I feel like you're kind of coming out of that. You're really starting to heal, process things. Again with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like, and the 5 of Cups in reverse also, yeah, that definitely makes sense. You are healing, you're moving on, you've learned a lot of lessons from things that didn't work out in your career, in your job, in your work life. You have learned a lot. There were really difficult lessons for you to learn. I feel you were hurt a lot, you were let down a lot of things didn't go your way. I feel a lot of things went against you. Somebody, I feel the energy like somebody really hurt you. Somebody did something here that was really sneaky kind of, and really, really let you down. Definitely feel that strong energy for someone. But again, with the Page of Pentacles here, it's making me feel like there is something new here. It's either a new idea, a new thought, or a new way of moving forward. Again, for some of you, this could be a new job venture. It could be setting up a new business. It could be, again, just going back to the workplace because you've been working at home for so long. There's a lot of different energies here, but definitely something new here. But again, with the Five of Wands, it could be an inner struggle. It could be you not believing in yourself, feeling anxious about going to work, starting a new job, waiting for things to be signed, you know, that kind of an energy. Almost like the longer you wait, the more anxious you get, the more fearful you get. But it's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to explore these new opportunities, because there is a lot there for you. Again, with the Five of Cups, this in reverse, this is a really good card, because you are healing from all of this energy. You have processed it. You have accepted that this is what had happened. I think you kind of came to the realization that there's nothing you can do about that now. It's happened in the past. And I feel like because of this situation, somebody who hurt you or let you down, or something really bad that happened in a work situation, it could be money as well also, where you may have lost a lot, or you may have actually, some of you I feel may have regained some of that money. So if you were in a job situation, if you owned your own business, you were in partnership, you were let go, maybe redundancy, something like that, you may actually have got a little bit of money back. So initially you may have thought you lost everything, that you lost a lot more than somebody else did, but really you may have got something back, is what I strongly feel for some of you. Don't know why I feel that. But again, I feel like you have processed that, and now it's time for you to move on from it. So don't isolate yourself too much, is what I'd say, and really just step your toe into something new, particularly with your work and finances. But there is a lot of healing here. There's moving on, there's acceptance. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, this can be a bit of a negative energy, if I've been totally honest with you, pile 3. So what I would say to you is, if there is a work offer, or maybe a very lucrative deal, or something like that to do with your career and money, then I would say if it looks too good to be true, then it probably is. So I would say be very careful with this. I would say make sure that you check every detail and recheck it and recheck it and recheck it. And I'm saying that with this energy because sometimes these things can be a negative thing, and also because if you're watching this video when I record it, which is September 2021, then we are just about to go into Mercury retrograde. So it's very important that affects communication. So it's very, very important that you read everything you are signing, everything that's being offered. You read the contract over and over and over again, and recheck everything before you sign anything, or before you hand over any money, particularly because this may be too good to be true. I also want to tell you, pile 3, that if some lucrative deal or a big offer that's been offered to you that you're really excited about when it comes to your career finances, if that offer falls through, know that this was a blessing in disguise. That was meant to happen. You were not meant to do this. So I feel like that's very important for you to know this. But I really feel a lot of healing here, a lot of acceptance, and a lot of moving on from any struggles or difficulties. I also really strongly feel the need to say to some of you, I feel like all this energy here may be dealing with some, like a family member has died, and it's the will and the finances and the assets and everything like that. I feel like all the struggle is related to that. So I feel like it's all a family issue due to assets and finances within the family and inheritance and stuff like that. So again, if that's the case for you and you're watching this, I would say make sure you read everything over and over and over again. But there may be a lot of trouble in the family because of this, but there is a new way forward for you anyway. Can't speak for the rest of them, but I can say that if there was a lot of trouble, tension, arguments, fighting because of finances or money or any, because I feel a lot of words were said, a lot of hurtful words were said, a lot of hurtful things were done from family members. It could be siblings, it could be other family members, or it actually could be friends for some of you, friends who may feel like a part of the family, but definitely family connection with this particular message. And so you are healing from this situation. You have accepted that this is what's happened. It hasn't been easy, and it's not nice for you to really see your own family's true colours and to be hurt by them in that way. But you are moving forward from this. You are finding a way forward. You are healing from it and really focusing on yourself here. But just be careful with the Knight of Cups in reverse, because it can be a negative thing. So again, if you're signing anything, double check absolutely everything. Read it, reread it, the whole shebang. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clarify a few cards for you, and I'd like to start off with the Hermit in reverse. So just going to clarify the Hermit, please, Spirit, for pile 3. Cards fell on the floor. Hold on, I get them for you. So what we have is the Tower. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's time for you to like release this isolation feeling, this feeling of locking yourself away kind of in a hermit mode. It's time for you to let go. And I feel like this may be very surprising for you, very shocking. Some of you may actually have lost your job during the pandemic. There may be some problems here with redundancy also, I feel, definitely. And again with the family issue with inheritance and stuff like that. And so that was very shocking and very surprising for you. And now it's time for you to get back out there. Is to find something new for you to do possibly. Definitely, like, things are changing here with the Wheel of Fortune. They're changing in your favour, by the way. And you're moving towards a bit of happiness here with the Page of Cups. This is finding something you love doing. Finding that joy again in the workplace if things haven't been going so easy for you. And if this is a situation with family members and inheritance, this is all changing. This energy is changing for the better. Again, moving on here with the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. Definitely healing here, and you are moving on from this tricky situation. With the Wheel of Fortune here, things are turning in your favour. Things are changing. Anything that was shocking and very upsetting for you, something that really rocked your world, changed your life for that time, whether it was losing a job, having difficulties with somebody you worked with, anything like that, you're moving on from that. You're moving on to happiness here. So that's really beautiful. Now I'd also like to clarify the Page of Pentacles to see what this new thing is for you. So what's this Page of Pentacles about for pile 3? Again, this Page of Pentacles could just be a new thought process where you're thinking a little more positively. You're thinking a bit abundant about how you're going to get some money back if you've lost money, just how you're going to move forward in your career and your work life. Cards are falling all over the place today, pile 3. So what we have is 10 of Pentacles, amazing. The Emperor and the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful energy, pile 3. I'm so happy. So whatever this trouble was for you, because everyone's in a different situation, you are taking back control. A lot of you, as I said, are going to be your own boss, running your own company. Again, if you are starting up a new company and you are going to be taking on like a partner, like somebody in your life, a family member or a friend, be careful about this energy with the Knight of Cups. Just so you know that, because I feel like there may be some difficulties there. Make sure that you have everything written down in a contract. Everything is laid out so everybody knows where they stand, what they're putting into it, what they're getting out of it, what their responsibilities and duties are. So make sure that you have all that down. But this is a very successful venture for you, this new opportunity for you. Whatever it is that you are taking control of when it comes to your career and finances is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. So again, if a job situation didn't work out for you in the past, if you were let go, if a job fell through, if you lost your job or redundancy or anything like that, know that now is your opportunity to do something that you really want to do. It could be something you've thought about doing for a long time and kept putting off because you were in a secure job and it paid the bills and there's no risk involved there. So now it's time for you to have your wish fulfillment. The 10 of Pentacles is everything you ever wanted. It's security, stability, finances, money, everything is sorted for you. So this is really good. So that's what you're focusing on with the Page of Pentacles. That's what's coming in for you, and that's what you're going to be putting your energy into. Really beautiful cards. So now I'd also like to clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. This healing energy, there's a feeling here of moving on from a situation. Just want to see if we can get any more information. Eight of Cups, walking away from, emotionally detaching from a situation anyway. What's this Five of Cups in reverse about for pile 3? Six of Pentacles. One more, please, Spirit. And we have the Knight of Wands. You're definitely moving away from this situation, pile 3. You are taking everything that you've learned, everything that you know, all your determination, passion, creativity, everything and you're moving on to something else. The Knight of Wands, you are taking quick action away from this and you're moving into something that's much better. I also feel the need to say that there may not have been balance in this situation either. You were maybe giving a lot more to this situation than somebody else was, and you were giving and then not really getting anything back. And what's happening now is you were walking away from this situation. You already have emotionally detached yourself from it, and now it's just about you taking action away from it, which you will with the Knight of Wands. You're moving on to something better, something bigger and better, and something that will make you a lot happier. You're also moving towards a situation where there will be balance in this situation. So again, if you were going into partnership with somebody or starting a new venture with somebody, particularly somebody in your family, there will be balance here. There will be give and take in this situation. The Six of Pentacles is a really positive card also, because it's being in an energy of you being able to give to those less fortunate. So you will be able to help those around you or help those who may need it more than you do. So it's a very good energy to be in. Everyone wants to be in that position where they have enough so that they can help others. And also be very careful, again with the Knight of Cups in reverse, of you giving too much to those who don't deserve it. I feel a very strong energy there, people taking advantage of your good nature and your kindness. So make sure that you do obviously help others. That's a great trait to have, but make sure that you don't give too much and then you feel used or you feel like you've been taken advantage of. So that's very important for you. Now I'm also going to clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse for you, just to get any more guidance on possibly a negative situation. It may not be. Again, as I say, if you were prepared for this and you are aware of it, then nothing wrong can go. So we have the Star, beautiful card. Knight of Cups in reverse. And we have Strength, and we also have Knight of Wands. Again, definitely this is the energy you're moving into. You're taking swift, quick action away from this situation. I would also advise here with the Knight of Wands, it can be very flighty energy. There's also an energy of rushing into something. So definitely with the Knight of Cups in reverse here, I would say do not rush into making any major decisions, signing any contracts or making a big decision with your career or money particularly. Make sure that you take your time to think about this. I also feel this possibly could be something that's not going to work out for you, but again, as I say, it is a blessing in disguise. You were not meant to do that. This is something that may not have lasted very long and you may have lost a lot because of it. So if something does not work out for you in your career and finances in the future, know that this was a blessing in disguise. This was meant to happen. You were not meant to go through that. And again, I feel you really will have to dig deep, find that inner strength to get through this. And it's also important for you to know that you can get through this situation. Even if you feel that you are losing out big time, I don't think you actually will. Again, it is a blessing in disguise. It is the universe protecting you from something that was not meant for you. And it's also, I feel, again, if there is going to be a redundancy or you're going to be let go in the future, because sometimes I get psychic messages and these could be things that are going to happen in the future. So please take note of this. If you were drawn to pile 3 and none of this resonates for you now, it may resonate for you in the future. So please bear that in mind. But it's important here for you not to feel cheated or let down or like the universe doesn't have your back, because again, this was meant to happen. You were not meant to have this because it was not going to be good for you. So remember, it is a blessing in disguise. But with the Star card here, which I'm so glad that came out, because it's all about optimism, hope, healing, finding that balance within yourself, within your life. There is good things happening for you, but there is something tricky here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. But remember, it's nothing you can't handle. I don't feel like it will be a very big deal, because I feel like you will be prepared for it, you will be aware of it, and you will be almost expecting it in some cases. So remember, dig deep, find that inner strength. And the Strength card coming out here is also showing you that you are strong enough to deal with any individual person or situation that may be drawing your energy. Those vampire energies is what I call them. They suck the life out of you. They keep taking until they can't take anymore, and then they move on to somebody else, and you're left there feeling drained, exhausted, hurt, used, like you've been taken advantage of. So be aware of those individuals. Particularly the Knight of Wands individual is somebody you may be going into business with, you may be starting to work for, you may be signing a contract with. Be careful with those, and remember, you have the inner strength, you have everything you need to deal with this person or individual, and know your worth. Stand in your power, stand up for yourself when you need to, and take everything in and think about it before you make any decisions. So what I'm going to do for you now, pile 3, is choose a few oracle cards for you, just to see if we can get you any more guidance when it comes to your career and finances. Okay, we have Yin Yang, the Garden and the Gate, and see if I can get you one more. Any more guidance? Oh, we have one. Action, love it. You actually got one more, so you got one extra. And your extra card is attachment. So I'm going to go through each of these cards now so we can go into more detail and get you some extra guidance. So we'll start here with the Yin Yang card, and before I do get into that, make sure that you take a note of all the numbers here, because they may resonate for you in some way in your life. So we have number 22, number 30, number 17 and number 5. But the yin yang energy is really all about you taking everything in at the moment. It's more about listening and taking things in and thinking about things logically, more so than taking action, even though you have an action card here. But I feel like with this energy, whatever it is that you are dealing with, or whatever it is that you may be anxious about, I feel like it's important for you to take some time. I feel like this is with the Knight of Cups energy in reverse. I feel like it's something you're going to have to really take in a lot and really focus on your intuition and let that guide you in this situation. But the yin yang card for me, for you, with this energy and picking up, is more about thinking about things logically, taking everything in, mulling it over before you take any action. Again, I said that previously. The Garden and the Gate is really the energy I felt with the Hermit in reverse. So if you see this lady here is ready to open the gate and step out to a new venture. There's a butterfly here which says that this is major transformation, a good step forward, but she's nervous about opening that gate. She's staying in her comfort zone because that is what's comfortable to her and what she feels most relaxed in. But if she opens that gate, she can see an opportunity that she never expected. There are amazing new experiences for her to experience, but she's afraid to step out. So again, as I said earlier with the Hermit in reverse, it's time for you to step out there. Get out of your comfort zone, stop holding yourself back. There's no need for you to feel so isolated and to feel so alone. There's many opportunities out there, but you have to step out there to find them. And that's the energy I have there. With the action card, I feel like this is all about you moving towards your new venture, moving towards this Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is good that's going to come out of this situation, it's time for you to keep working towards that. I feel like there is another goal that you're trying to attempt, something that you want to reach, or somewhere where you want to get in your life. And this action card is saying that you are on the right path. You have put in a lot of work and effort to date, but there's still a lot of work and effort that you have to put in towards achieving this or reaching this destination. And it's really saying that keep going, because eventually you will see your hard work paying off. You will see the results that you've been hoping for, the results that you've been wishing for. I feel a big strong energy with the action card. Like this is somebody who has set up a business and it hasn't gone very well. It may be a bit stagnant. You may not really, things may not have gone your way. You may have had difficulties with a work partnership where somebody may have left and really just left you in the loop. You really didn't know what to do, if you were going to carry on, if you were going to just finish it. I feel like you will carry on and it will be very good for you. But again, with the attachment, I feel like there is some negative cycles here that need to come to an end. So I feel like this could be on the inside, it could be an inner struggle with yourself, not believing in yourself, holding yourself back, not thinking you can do this or that you can achieve this, but you can. And I feel you know that deep down, but you're not really listening to that part of your intuition. You're listening to the negativity, the anxiety, the fear. And I definitely feel a lot of fear here, again with the Hermit in reverse and the attachment. There is a lot of fear holding you back. Also, for some of you, I feel like this attachment may be old relationships, something from the past that you may not have released. This could be you in a partnership with somebody you know, and you know it's time to finish that partnership and move on alone in your own venture. It could be you carrying on the business on your own or starting something new. And so it's difficult for you to vocalize that and to tell this person that, and you know it's going to cause trouble. You know it's going to cause conflict, but again, this attachment has to be released. And when you release this old thought pattern, this negative thought pattern, this old cycle of something that you keep repeating, Again, it could be a person, it could be a situation from the past you just can't seem to let go, you can't seem to forget about. Know that when you release that, amazing things are going to come your way. That's when you release the fear and the anxiety, and you open that gate and you take a step out into this brand new world where there's amazing opportunities, positive thinking, where you can really just put in the desired action and the steps you need to take to get to where you want to go with the action card. You will get there. I really do strongly feel that you have a very determined energy, but I feel like you are holding yourself back and making yourself small, really, and it's the fear and anxiety of this situation that's really holding you back. But once you try and release that as much as you can, you will really be a lot more confident, a lot more happy in yourself, know exactly what it is you need to do, and you'll just do it. You have all that it takes within you to do this and to make this successful. I feel like for you, pile 3, you just really need to start believing in yourself and release this attachment, whatever it may be for you. So that's what I see for you, pile 3. Thank you so much again for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do like it for me or comment and let me know if it resonated for you. If you would like to support my channel completely free of charge, which I would greatly appreciate, please hit that subscribe button for me. And if you'd like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, then just make sure you press the bell. Thank you so much, pile 3. I wish you all the very best of luck. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye.